want to get the asset allocation strategy right on. And we have to look at their time horizon, which is a big determinant of risk. The longer you have, the more risk you can take categorically. But if this gentleman had, 6 months till he was going to retire, he was in tough shape. The market could go against him, and it would really impact his retirement going forward. Because we ask the question all the time to the clients, what would upset you more? Losing out on a 10% gain or losing 10% of your portfolio? Let me say that again. We ask the clients what would bother them more, missing out on a 10% gain or losing 10%. And every client that I've asked that question to says they don't want to give 10% away. They don't want to they don't want to lose 10% from their portfolio. That said, you have to adjust the asset allocation so that it's more conservative, or we take the wind out of the sails the closer they get to retirement. So having the proper asset allocation makes a lot of sense as you get closer to retirement. And we like to look at that when they're within 5 years of retirement.
Okay. So how often, now you're just talking about when you get close to retirement, but if I'm a younger person and I'm working with you as my financial advisor, when you're talking about asset allocation, is there a predetermined time of that allocation and when you make adjustments, or do you mind sharing with our listeners how you figure that out?
Well, when we do a review with our clients, I ask them a series of questions. And what I'm trying to find out is their attitude towards risk. And many times that has to do with the current conditions in the market. The market's very volatile right now, so I'm a little nervous about risk, or the market is really taking off and I want to get on that train and go with it. But we talk to them about their timeline and how time mitigates risk, but we don't want to take foolish risk. So there's prudent risk and there's foolish risk. We had a client in the past that wanted to buy all tech back in 2000, 2001. He just wanted and he didn't understand risk because he was young in his physician career, and he didn't have any downside. He was just starting out. He was putting money in the 401k profit sharing plan, and he didn't understand the risk and what it would do. And when the market went against him in 2001 with the tech bubble, it almost wiped him completely out.
Wow.
It wiped out his 401k. He was still able to earn an income, a pretty good income, but it wiped out his 401k. And so he lost about 4 years of deposits because he was taking risk that wasn't prudent for the timeline he was involved in. And he was young, but you have to diversify, and diversification reduces risk. And you got to have some of all of the asset classes. And he had concentrated his portfolio in high tech, and it really came around and got him.
Thanks for listening to the Retirement Planning Show, your source for financial strategies to help you retire with confidence. Featuring Chip Coughlin of Retirement Income Analysts in Syracuse, New York. Chip is a registered representative offering securities through First Allied Securities Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. For more information and self-help tools, visit retirementincomeanalysts.com.